What is going on YouTube? It's Lucas, and 30 whole days without ganja, weed, cannabis, whatever you want to call it. I was a stony baloney, and 30 days. This is gonna be just kind of recapping the pros and the cons, right, of the past month. The first off, let me just say, if you're thinking about quitting, set a quit date. Envision yourself as a non-smoker. View the process as positive. Don't view it like, oh, I'm giving it up, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't view it. You need to view it like, okay, it's gonna be challenging at times, but I know it's for the better, and I know it's gonna be better for my health, and I'm gonna view yourself as a non-smoker. You know, every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm a non-smoker now. You know, I'm living a different life. So, with that being said, I also want to say I'm an advocate for marijuana, cannabis. I believe it should be legal. I believe that those of age should have access to it legally. I believe it can help some people and it can hurt others. So, to get right into the timeline, right? Day one, you just gave it up, right? Day one, bad cravings. You're gonna want it. You know, you're all of a sudden snapping a habit that's gone. It's gonna be hard to sleep. You might be irritable. You might feel confused. Your body's gonna be like, you know, where's this substance? Where's the delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol that I've been looking for and having? So the day one, it's rough. It wasn't actually the hurdle that was most challenging for me. I'll get to that in a second. But day one, it's gonna be rough. It's because it's different. It might be hard to sleep. Drink a lot of water. Be active if you can. Keep yourself busy. I've cleaned my apartment and rearranged so many things so many different times just to keep myself busy. But so yeah, that's the first 24 hours. You know, cons. You know, so I'd say day 2 to 4, about 24 to 48, 72 hours, you're going to cough, right? This is normal because your lungs are starting to clean themselves out. For me, I drank a lot of pineapple juice. I would highly recommend the Dole pineapple juice that comes in the big cans at the store. You know, you open the top of it with the can opener and just go crazy with the pineapple juice, because that is very cleansing for your lungs and for the back of your throat. You're gonna cough a lot. You know, I would run over to the trash can, spit it out. You know, I knew the mucus was coming out, but you know, you're gonna think, oh well, why am I coughing if I'm giving it up? This is a good sign. This is your body healing itself. Also, from the 24 to 72 hour period, your dreams, I've said this before, your dreams are going to be so vivid and intense, because I was reading that for people that smoke weed and then stop, it blocks a receptor for when you have your REM sleep, your rapid eye movement sleep, where you're dreaming. And I think it's the same with alcohol. So when you smoke weed and drink alcohol, it suppresses your REM sleep. So when you stop, your brain says, oh, we don't have that anymore. We're free to go. And it's just giving you the most vivid dreams. I mean, to the point where you can think about them all day long. The who, what, when, where, why factor about all your dreams. I look at that as a con. I mean, as a pro, I'm sorry. That's a pro, because already day 2 to day 4, you're having these vivid dreams. You know, you can wake up like, wow, just think about them, analyze them. A lot of times they have to do with you stopping smoking. I can remember like 10 off the top of my head. It's just crazy. So I look at that as a pro. You know, you're getting your life back when you're asleep. So we got past day 2 and day 4. Day 7, day 10, the first 7 to 10 days, right? You're still going to cough. You're still going to be coughing. That's a con. But it's also a pro, because that's a sign that your body's getting back to normal. I would say I felt irritable, maybe had an attitude at times. I tried to just, you know, take deep breaths, you know, count to 8, inhale, count to 8, exhale. It's very good. And staying active while you're doing this is just gonna help you so much more. You're gonna sleep better at night. You're gonna feel that dopamine rush that your brain has been getting from substances. You're getting that through me. For me it's through tennis. You know, just smacking the shit out of a tennis ball. But I like this quote. I wrote it down. I don't know why I have this notepad. I just have one thing written on it, but Alan Watts, he says, once you get the message, hang up the phone. I like this because I feel like I got the message with weed. I understood that it had control over me, and it wasn't serving me any good anymore. There were the cons were outweighing the pros, and I had to give it up. So let's fast forward to about a week and a half. You know, you pass the first 7 days, you're drinking a lot of water, you're eating good, kale, lots of berries. You know, for me, I would make mint leaves, lime juice, and what was the other thing? And ginger. Ginger, lime juice, and mint leaves. Mix that all in your water. Shake it up. Oh, it's great. It's definitely going to help you detox faster. And they say it takes 21 days to break a habit, apparently. So, the biggest hurdle for me was about day 10, 11, a week and a half. I remember out of nowhere, I just got a really bad craving for nicotine and weed, which for me, I consumed in the form of a blunt. I remember it got so bad on day 10, 11 that I just started crying. I got tears in my... I wasn't like sobbing, like, but I remember just like tears were coming out of my eyes, like out of frustration almost, like my body's like, where is this? You know, you've given me this for 8 years now, and now it's just gone. Like, you know, we thought you would. It's almost like my body was saying, I thought you'd give this to me by now. So that I do remember though. Once I stopped, you know, crying, and the tears stopped, and I remember I got mad and kind of threw some papers. Kind of very just kind of, you know, had an attitude or whatever with myself. Had a little episode around day 10, 11. But after that happened, I felt like I had just crossed a barrier. I had just overcome, you know, one of the hurdles, you know, in this detox process. And I've got to say, that was one of the last times I think I've craved it. So as you're a week and a half, 2 weeks in, this is your make or break time. This is where, for me, I had people offering me to smoke. In the last month that I've gotten clean, I've been offered weed 3 times. A vape pen, like a THC pen, dab pen, said no to that. Somebody offered me a hit out of their bong when I was leaving the tennis court, said no to that. Somebody offered me on a different day their one hitter when I was leaving the tennis court. I said no to that. So this was all around 2 to 3.5 weeks in. So this is the make or break points, you know, like you've got to say no. You've got to commit yourself to being a non-smoker. And once the 3rd week came around, the cravings went from like a 7, 8 to like a 2. And it wasn't like I was craving it. I was more tempted on my own to go out and just start smoking again, and just think, oh, well, I'll just do it in moderation maybe, or, you know, I'll just get a little bit this time. You know, it's legal where I am, so I can go and legally buy it. You know, so maybe this or that, and I almost reasoned with myself to give me reasons to start smoking. Excuse me again, but I didn't, and I'm very grateful for that. And also, I gave up nicotine and weed at the same time. I've got to say that I feel like I've craved nicotine more than I have weed. That might sound crazy, but I would only smoke blunts, and I feel like it was the nicotine mixed with the weed that I was really after. So I would say day 30. So we've passed week 3. Now we're on week 3 to week 4. The craving for weed is like a 2. 1. The craving for nicotine is like a 3 or a 4, because I'm like, for instance, today I'm getting gas. It's all right in front of you. Juuls, and vapes for 99 cents. Fill your own pod, this and that. You just have to be strong and envision yourself as a non-smoker, a non-vapor. Whatever your crutch is, whatever your vice is. But I think simultaneously giving up weed and nicotine for me was hard, because I only smoked in the form of blunts. Now fast forward to day 30, I've been staying active. I've been drinking a lot of water. I can say that the pros, I breathe better. I hold conversations better. My mental dexterity is a lot better than it was. I stopped coughing. I'm not coughing up, tar anymore. I feel like my lungs are starting to reheal. And it's just been an amazing process, So I hope this video, helps somebody, helps the next person. I just want to spread love and let you know that you're not in this alone if you are giving it up. But it was my choice to give it up, and I wanted to do it on my own terms, not a doctor's terms 20 years down the line or 10 years down the line. No, I wanted to do it on my own terms like a boss. So I hope you find this video helpful. Stay strong if you're trying to get clean. You can reach out to me. I'll put my email down below. But yeah, have an awesome day, and I hope this video helps somebody, and stay blessed.